Yo, there we go live. I'll just keep this on my head. So we're good? We're on the air. Live from Somerset. Sorry for the delay, folks. Here we go. Start of the second period. Blaze take a quick 2-0 lead. 8-4 shots. And the boys are looking pretty good today. Ellis standing on his head, and one slides through. Can't blame him on that one there. do have our special guest with us here, our color commentary person. You may know her. One of our episodes before, our listeners listened to her, fell in love with her. We have Miss MVP Carissa on color today.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Chris and I will be working through this weekend. Bear with us. We are far from professionals, and we do not get paid for this. So, yeah, we're going to do our best. Enjoy the show. Coming in you, second period. Blaze up 2-1. Gino over to Blake. Back to Gino. Gino scanning. Looks center. There he's going. Chip over. Just a little bit of a miss. Now we got to get back. AAA team out of Forest Lake, Minnesota, and probably some surrounding areas we're playing against today. Ellis made a great save down there.
We're actually playing up a division, or an up in age bracket for this tournament.
Yes, we are. We're 2012s playing up against a 2011, so great challenge for the boys.
Absolutely. I think they're ready for it.
Physicality in the first period started out fresh. That Forest Lake team was coming at us pretty hard, but our boys seem to be matching the tempo now.
Absolutely. They're starting to settle in.
Forest Lake goes down low.
Nice grab.
Nice grab. Way to use your hands. He's got Otto on the far side, taking it deep. Crash to the net, just a bit high, and that's out.
I was just talking to Blake's mom the other day, and she was saying they did a project at school that he had to measure himself. He's coming in at 6'5", and he's in 8th grade.
6'5".
Yep, our Blake, number 7.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Just think how many more years he has yet to grow.
He doesn't skate 6'5", though. He skates really smooth if you watch him. I've been watching a lot of the practices here in the last couple of weeks, and he's just so smooth on his skates, too, for being that big.
Yes, he is, absolutely.
Danilo Chara maybe at some point.
There you go.
And a nice tip.
Score one for the good guy.
Tip that. Was that happening? Let's check out that replay.
I think he thinks it was him.
All right, replay. Puck goes up. And a shot from the point. And a Haverland with the tip. Yeah, 6-6. That's the second of the night, ladies and gentlemen. That away. Way to get in the dirty spots, right? That's they don't ask how, they ask how many, right, Carissa?
That's right. That's right.
All right, Blaze back up 3-1. 10-6 shots. Ellis is playing very well. He's had some tough challenges today so far. This Lakes elite team is not going to give up, I'll promise you that. Tommy fights off a check, hits one off the bar. And we got Dubois down there. Dubois had a beautiful pass earlier in the game. I think he got his 6. Well, he went from 6 points to 7, so that's 6-7 in the Spring Blaze tournament so far.
6-7.
6-7. I almost forgot. I need to put on my beautiful suit jacket that I got. You know, you got to play the part, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Highly inappropriate, but that's what we do up here. It's hot, man. Out in front. Ellis with the save.
Oh, boys.
Here comes Cole trying to break it out. He gets past the defender. Got Haverland and Tommy there. Good shot on goal. Good change. Oh, they're going to play it. Good change for the Blaze there. There, Baylor.
Take the body, Baylor.
Step by Brandon. Chip up to Kaysen. Chip in deep to Clyde. Back to Gilk. Over to Doc. Good luck. Look back to Gilk. Yep, that's right play. Open up that ice. Up the middle, Kaysen. Chip over. Get that deep and grind, boys.
It's all about time and space. Time and space.
Going off sides. I really like the AAA season this year where it's not that automatic offsides. You know, during our whole season, USA Hockey puts that rule in where it's an automatic, at least we can touch up, right?
Yep.
It's just, to me, it moves the game a lot faster.
I
USA
agree.
Hockey says it doesn't, but
And I feel it makes the players more aware of where they are, that if they're in, they got to get out.
right, and especially at the Bantam level, right? These kids are going to be going to high school in a couple of years, high school, college, junior hockey. You know, they all play by them rules, so I really like the AAA season, how they officiate.
Absolutely.
Xavier on the chase. There's that 6'5" body holding that puck in. And there's Harry. He's got a puck in the corner, grinding. Back up to Blake. Fire that thing, kid.
Just
Yeah, that's that deep pressure we need right there. Good forecheck. Looks like we're running with a 2-1-2. Narchek in deep and Sizer out back.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to see Hudson.
Great check by Sizer. We talked about last week and how that kid plays 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
We just showed it again.
that is true.
But yeah.
10:30-ish left in the second. The Blaze are up 3-1.
Yeah. Oh, really?
12-8 shots favor the Blaze.
Yeah, 22, but
Narchik on the pressure. Gotta stay with that kid. Wrap around. Google says nope, and Sizer gets it out. Smart play. And yep, that kid's blowing a little bubbles out of his nose.
Blake said, no way.
That's what we call a snot bubbler hit. Good defense, good whistle. Let's get a change. Get it fresh.
Fresh legs out there.
Speaking of Otto, he's got Grandma Sue down in Naples, Florida watching. Otto says, love you, Grandma. It's pretty awesome. We got VIP viewers from Naples, Florida, all the way up to Canada.
That's amazing.
I mean, we're kind of a big deal here.
We are a big
I'm just
deal.
saying.
We're reaching far and wide, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting our name out there.
I mean, if you look at, you go YouTube, 2012, Blaze Gold. Last count, 23 followers. I don't know in the social media world, but I think that's pretty good.
There you go. We're going to say we're going viral.
Yeah, we'll get one of them YouTube things. Look at hat trick. Oh, just a little bit on the goalie's pad. Just caught it. Getting some good opportunities though.
Learn to read that goalie. Wow, shot and blocked. Oops, another one.
You know, late in the shift, a good hard shot on net to get that whistle and make that goalie cover that. That's a smart play. Smart play. So good fresh legs out there. Keep the offensive zone. Big face off here by Baylor. Let's see if we can win it and continue to put pressure on that Lakes elite goalie.
Make him work for it.
And Baylor does a little sneak between the legs. The Lakes guy gets there. We get second pressure. That looked like it went in. Yep. That looks like Kaysen. A little wrap around right over the goalie's pad. Let's check out that replay. A little dump win. Kaysen just smart play, finding that zone, open ice.
Let's decide. Nice job, Case.
Puts the Blaze up 4-1 with 8:50 and change left in the period. Period number 2. Kaysen's dad, Colby, tried on rollerblades in the parking lot earlier today.
How did that go?
Well, let's just say a minivan out there might have a small dent or a large dent in it. Also, to his defense, he looked a bit like an acrobat, how he held himself on the rollerblades. So.
Well, there we go.
And also kudos for him for giving it a go.
I agree.
It was, it's on video there somewhere, so maybe when, oh geez, Kaysen, sniper in the stands there, went down hard.
I feel I've gotten to the point in my life where if I rollerblade, I want a stroller to push along the way.
One of those learn to skate type strollers, just put some wheels on it.
There you go.
Yeah,
It
that
worked
sounds
really
fun.
well when my kids were younger, and I could just put one of them in the stroller. But
Oh, fun. It's a workout.
It is.
Attempted the beep change there, as Coach Dan likes to yell. Didn't quite get it in. But now we got numbers. Now we're skating with numbers. 3-on-2 to the net. Block shot. Puck comes out. Don't touch it, Gino. Attaboy. Could have been a too many men call there, but smart play by Gino not to touch that puck.
That hockey IQ, man, I tell ya.
Yes.
That goes a long way.
At 13 years old, these kids are pretty stinking impressive. Good puck pressure down low, way to keep it in. Marich's got a shot at net. Went short side. And find the hole.
There's that nice long stick of Blake.
Right in front. Oh, can he handle it? Oh, little backhand move, try, back in front. That Select School is getting some pressure. Flugel on the other end is wondering when it's going to be his turn to get another shot.
Do some jumping jacks to keep him warmed up.
Sometimes as a goalie, when you have these long spurts of no activity, that's really hard to get back into that game.
Absolutely. I think both physically and mentally.
Right.
Muscles get cold.
We got fresh legs out there for the Blaze. There goes 6'5". Bounce it back to Elite. Caught that. And that's another 6-foot-plus player. And back to Ellis with a beautiful leg save, man.
That was pretty impressive.
That splits hurt me.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see that? That kicked that thing out? Wow. Speaking of impressive 13-year-olds, that's just really cool to see.
Joys of being young.
He won't even feel that tomorrow.
Right? Speaking of feeling it, I'm still feeling that glute that I pulled 2 weeks ago during that wiffle ball tournament.
Well, you sacrificed. I mean, MVPs don't come easy.
That's true. It was totally worth it, don't get me wrong. I think next time we should maybe do kickball.
Kickball, okay. Well, that's definitely an idea. Here comes Haviland back on the side with the sauce pass. Great defensive move, but Haviland bounces, pops it out. Still loose.
Stay with it.
Back to Bergeron. He's got to look over across. Now we got to get back. Let's see if we can catch this kid.
Back check, back check, back check.
Bergeron's going to wheel and good play, gets stick up, but they call it. Sometimes that's pretty inevitable. That's getting called.
Sometimes it's worth it.
Well, Flugel's going to get a little more test here on the penalty kill, it looks like. Just as a reminder, fans listening, watching, we are a 2012 birth year Blaze team. So if you're born in 2012, you're eligible to play on this team. We are playing up this tournament with the 2011s. So these kids, some of them could be up to almost 2 years older than some of our youngest kids. At a minimum, they're at least 1 year older. So we are playing up a division with Minnesota competition. So our Blaze teams is really putting a smacking down right now so far. 19-10 shots, 4-1 score. Pretty impressive.
Just goes to show you how great of a coach Gilk is too, to realize that competition and put those boys in that position that he knows that they can compete at.
Right. Absolutely. Our coaching staff is the best.
Phenomenal.
You got Coach Gilk and you got the Big Panda. Big Panda showing the Cavs today, so not sure you can see that on camera, but he's sporting the Cavs. He learned his lesson on Sunday up in Grand Forks. The Cavs weren't showing, and we lost a heartbreaker in overtime. So
Be a good luck charm.
Great clear by the Blaze. Minute 10 left in the penalty kill for the Blaze. Good stick, good chip.
Oh, nice defense, Gilk.
This selects Lake's elite team is pretty physical.
Our boys seem to be able to hang right with them.
Good stick by Harry getting that puck out. Sticks in lanes, bodies in lanes. You do whatever it takes at this AAA level.
Absolutely.
That's why these kids are on these teams. Chris, we were talking about injuries earlier.
Yeah.
They hosted Easter, bent over to grab the ham or whatever out of the oven.
Yeah.
Ding near popped the quad. Still hurts.
Oh, that's brutal.
Come on, I'm only 42. That shouldn't happen.
No, you should maybe come up with a different story for that.
Yeah, I know. It's something cooler, right?
Yeah.
Like Kobe running into a minivan in the parking lot, right? On rollerblades.
That would work. That would work.
Still in the PK here, 34 seconds left. Finding a man in front. Oh, got the stick, but the puck tipped over.
Just right over her shoulder.
All right, 4-2, 4:23 left in the second. Let's see how the Blaze rebound out of this one. How was your drive home from Bismarck, Carissa?
It was long. We were expecting to see that, what's his name, Noah Coughlin, that was the Run Across America guy.
Oh, sure.
But I think he must have taken a back road or something because he wasn't on that 94 main drag.
Okay.
So, but I know he was heading further west.
Did you see him on the way out?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so did we.
Yep. And I actually saw him in Richmond coming through town. Was that 2 weeks before that?
Okay.
So, yeah, I've caught him twice now.
It's funny how social media works because I didn't look that guy up, I didn't follow him, I didn't do anything on the internet, and
Yep.
now I'm getting like these random feeds from Running Across America guy. I had, don't tell me our phones aren't listening to us.
Right? Well, your phone probably knew you were in the Bismarck area,
Yeah.
traveling that way, and just, hey,
All
popped
of a
up
sudden,
something.
boom. Now I get this guy pushing a stroller across America. Well, it's pretty cool though.
That is pretty cool.
Ellis made a big save down there while we were talking about the Run Across America guy. And our chick on the draw, you got Sizer out at wing and Xavier as well. There's 6'5" Blake pushing it around over to Xavier. Looking up to Menarchek. Making the puck with some speed. A little move. The Mohawk got a hooking call. Keep moving your feet, they're gonna draw it. Come on, to the net, Ellis. To the bench. Back up top, good play. All right, we got a short 6-on-5 here for a minute. Calm that puck down. Dubois with the puck, 98. He's looking for some space there, trying to find a wide open guy and having some trouble, but pretty safe to play in your own zone when you have the empty net here on a delayed power play. Because the puck's getting deep either way. Sizer takes a hit.
Was he calling this penalty here?
Looks like Sizer's popping up okay. That kid gave him a good pop there. He's pretty much undefended. Okay, power play, here we go. Haverland on the left wall, left wing. Dubois in center. Looks like Clyde on the right. I can't tell the number. We got Aiden playing B with Bergy up top.
Tommy.
Tommy on the right. Thank you. Aiden goes to chase. Got some pressure coming. Wall look. Got to take a peek over your shoulder before you dump that up, especially on the power play. Here comes Bergy. Over to Haverland. He touched it. That's going to be a noise. That's a good call by the Stripes. And Tommy beats him with the puck.
Nice hustle.
You got to have two on that puck on the power play. All times. Bergy with his feet. Good little feet there by Haverland. He's got one in the middle, or he's going to the net. Good check and off the mask of the goalie. Out and rebound goes in. Garvin with the rebound bang.
It's really hard to play color commentary and not mom. I tell ya, you might hear a couple growls or squeaks from me. I'm working on it.
On that replay, Tommy got that in. Nice. Let's see here. That was good footwork by Haverland there and a nice move. But just, maybe shook the goalie up on the head there a little bit, allowed Tommy to jump in, and that's why you follow the puck, right? You do all these drills in practice. Coach tell you stop at the net. You don't peel off. You don't stop at the hash marks. You go all the way to the net, and that's why you do that.
Be ready for those rebounds.
Yep. Great finish by Tommy. Puts the Blaze up 5-2 with a couple minutes left in the second. Doc backpedaling. Goat steps, forces him to regroup. I like that little body check to block. Our boys have not been very physical today, and this elite team has. Ellis with a good save. Over. Force by Gilk over to Tommy. Taking the D side, that's smart. And we're going to get an elbowing call. Elbow got a little high there. I like the physicality, but also maybe that kid should learn to stand his feet.
Yeah, I think they're on the cube or something. I've never been
96. 96. Doc goes into the box. All right, let's see here. We got the PK. Got Baylor on 10. The face-off. We got the big guy and the little guy out there. Clyde on the wing. And Gilk holding the fourth down. Gilk's going to win that. Oh, and that should have been a little hook there on Gilk, but Gilk gets up. And Blake, look at that reach on Blake. He just can cover some ground. Good block by Blake. Clyde puts a little bump on. A battle by Gilk. And that's going to go. That's going to go all the way down. Kill a good 15 seconds on that. We got 54 in the period. It's a pretty big kill here, don't you think, Carissa?
Absolutely. We need to keep that momentum going.
End of the period, 1 minute left. Coach always says, minute left in the period, we never get scored on. So this is just a big momentum builder. And the boys are fighting down low while Flugel just holds that post tight. Just hold it. And Baylor's got no pressure. That's going to go off. I guess it's going to go off the guy's back. But Baylor not giving up. Still puck in. Another block by Blake.
It looks like an airport. Like a hotel.
Oh, Ray. Here we go. Chip it out, Ray. There you go. And let Baylor go off to the races. Watch this. He's going to do a little chip back. There you go. Oh, but he got a little leg sweep there. 5 left. Just don't let anything on net. And that's going to be the period.
There we go.
Not a bad period for the Blaze.
Not bad at all. Down 2 periods.
1 to go.
1 to go.
Here in Somerset, Wisconsin, if you don't know, listening from afar, right across the street, sometimes in the summers, they have, you listen to live music. It's called the Somerset Amphitheater.
I've been there.
Yes?
Yes.
Did you go last year?
I did go last year.
Who did you see last year?
Well, our hockey association did an opportunity that we could do fundraising if we went and worked some of the concerts. So I did a Friday night concert. I honestly don't even remember. It was like a hard rock metal band. But we got rained out most of the night.
Oh, wow.
But then I was back Saturday for the Hardy concert. And
Nice.
yep, just working we had the alcohol stand right in front of the main stage. And it was crazy busy, but it was so much fun. I would totally do that again.
Hockey parents in charge of an alcohol stand?
Yep.
Come on, that seems like a mismatch, don't you think? Or is it a perfect match?
It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's a match made in heaven. It was perfect.
That's hilarious.
No, it was so much fun. And it was, I got most of our hours in for our whole entire hockey season just working that one weekend of concerts. So you go listen free music, you gotta work, but
Hudson, listen up. That's what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went last year. We saw 2 concerts. We saw Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan.
okay.
Bob Dylan probably should retire.
I've heard that.
You could never understand really what he said, but it wasn't very good this time. And Willie Nelson should also probably retire. But then we also saw Train.
Oh,
We got free concert tickets from some neighbors.
yep.
If you want to know how to not get front row tickets, but maybe sneak up front row, I'm your guy.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm your guy. I kind of found a
Matt's your guy.
gap in the system, and the wife and I snuck up. Volleyballs were bouncing. And
I like that, working the system a little
I
bit.
took my neighbor up, like, yeah, I got this card figured out. Went up and hung out up front for a song and went back, so it was really cool. But yeah, that amphitheater is a major outdoor concert, a big part of Somerset. But they're not here this year. I heard they're going to Mystic Lake for this summer, and we'll be
Okay.
back next year.
Okay.
So, yeah, pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Start the third. Menarchik on the draw. A little push and a chase. And that's going to force an ice. Not a bad play.
Way to go, Harry.
Back in the offensive zone for the Blaze. Short-handed. 24 seconds left in the penalty kill.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, here we go. Big win. No one covering that right side. In his feet. Good wind. Stay with it. Fire. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. Now we got to get back. Marchek pushing, Aiden pushing, but then you got the two Hudson defensemen, Gino and Bergie. Good save.
Oh, nice.
Chip. Didn't quite get that in the air. That goes wide. Bergie on the chase. That's a bit high, and that's going to clear. I'm telling you, on a power play, that's probably one of the worst plays you can do, is shooting from that angle, which is a poor quality chance, and then ripping it high and letting the puck go out. You just let the Blaze get an automatic clear. So that's a do better for this Lakes Elite team. And a good cover. Speaking of do-betters, I think we have a fan in Pine Island, Minnesota. The old Hildenbrands, I think, are watching on the 70-inch screen TV.
Nice. That's the way to watch.
Cool.
That's the way to watch.
Yeah, we got 23 followers. I bet after today, having your presence here, we go up to 30.
I'm not so sure about that, but hopefully we'll get at least one more. Let's go for one.
Well, call mom and dad and get that one. Right to the corner. Tough to see there, but I think Blake could have hit on.
I suppose as long as you don't lose followers, that's... Yeah. We'll call that a win then.
We'll call it. I think Dubois coming up with some speed and a move.
Okay.
He just lost the handle right at the end there. He wanted to go backhand, top shelf, and that go his shoulder. Just lost the handle. That was some good speed through the zone there.
I love those backhanded shots. Those are just amazing.
A bit of an art. Great win. Back to Gilk on the ice. A little tipped attempt by Haverland. Still looking for that hat trick today. Tommy on the chase. There goes Dubois.
Very nice.
Right in Dubois' shins. It was a good angle, though. Another block. The Blaze are really blocking shots, taking opportunities away from this black team. Oh, here comes a quality shot. No assist.
Nice.
Rebound, we're trying to find it. Also looking. Another opportunity for this Lakes Elite. As the dump it, no one there. There's a pass back door, and Ellis was answering that door. Dubois with the push. Be good to get it cleared here. Haverland can just chip that out.
But he misses.
Good effort. Another big body. Dubois is starting to get physical. Over to Dubois. He got more legs left. He's making a push. Nice little chip to Haverland. Get a shot. A little bit high. Now we got to get back. We got tired legs.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice timing.
Here comes Clyde with fresh legs off the bench and a body.
The Razor.
Yeah. Canada's proud of that one, I'll tell you that much.
I suppose that would make his dad the Rusty Razor. I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah. I still don't think I'd mess with that razor.
I don't think I would either.
We might be talking about his dad here as the tournament goes on. I got some YouTube video on him handed my way awfully conveniently, so.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll wait a little bit when we get deeper in the tournament.
It's good to have. There you go. See, sometimes it's all about who you know.
Yeah. Back up top. Still a 5-2 game, 23 to 16 shots in favor of your Blaze in yellow. And here comes Kaysen, who's got some speed. He's got some back check on him, though. Kaysen with a quick shot on net. Good play. Good change. Good play.
Some fresh legs out here now. Make a drive.
You know, it's pretty nice out today, isn't it, Carissa?
It is nice. I did go out for a run earlier this morning, though, and it was a little chilly. That wind was a little brutal, but it was also before noon, so.
Here in western Wisconsin, we're looking for some nice weather. We get a 70-degree day every now and then, but not very consistently quite yet this spring.
I did hear, though, that was supposed to be close to the 80s on Sunday. I think we're supposed to have rain tomorrow, but then Sunday was supposed to warm up and be nice.
Yes. No, Grandma Sue down in Florida is just laughing because she's probably sitting in some 80-degree weather and sunshine.
Grandma Sue, we want some sunshine up here. Send it our way, please.
Yeah, speaking of Grandma Sue, I guess as far as the sizers go, Ben's playing in a poker tournament, I thought I heard. Something about he's got a poker face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Or maybe, no, I got it. Him and Jenner at a Lady Gaga concert.
Oh.
That's what's happening.
That
tonight,
sounds definitely more his speed.
Yeah, guarantee he bought the tickets, he organized the date.
I'm sure he's super excited to be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Singing along to every song. He's going to be a little hoarse tomorrow, so.
Speaking of concerts, they're giving away concerts on some station today for TLC and Salt and Peppa are going to be at the Minnesota State Fair. And I was telling my husband that I wanted to go. He's like, you're going to find someone else to go with you. I'm not doing that.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of our era.
Yeah. Not his.
Well, true.
Old Man Winter.
All right. Little move there, but another little second effort stick. Hand pass in front. Yep, that puck's coming out of the zone. There's no doubt about that. What do we got here left? 9:20 and change. The American flag's just quite in my way. I couldn't quite tell, but third period, 5-2 Blaze. Yeah, no goal. That kid clearly grabbed it and threw it down, so. Here we go. Face off outside the zone. We got Dubois again. Haverland still looking for the trick. Garvin with a goal on the night. This line has been putting up the pucks tonight. There's Dubois. He's got room. He looks back.
Nice pass. That was a good play.
Yeah, very unselfish.
I agree.
Look with the smart step. Go between the legs. Trying to shove in front. It's a good back for the Wild. He's the plays. Got my Wild in my head.
There you go.
We're going to talk about the Wild something next weekend.
Well, they're almost playing at that level. I mean, let's be honest.
It does kind of look like NHL quality hockey.
Right?
They'll drop, fire, rebound.
Ooh.
This goalie's given up a pile of rebounds tonight. And we probably should have had maybe another 3 goals just based on rebounds today.
Absolutely.
So that tells me, Blaze, keep firing low.
Stay on that puck.
Fresh shift change. Hey, Baylor's at center. Ray on the left. Payson on the right. Got Aiden and Doc on the point. Just kind of smells like a goalie shift.
Yep, I'm feeling it.
Good step by Aiden. Last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, Aiden was playing up on forward. I'm not sure if he's a natural defenseman, but he's looking good back to this tonight.
We have those 2 new players this season, Aiden and Xavier.
And Xavier had a huge goal in the semifinal game up in Grand Forks to tie the game. Unfortunate loss for us, though. We were just a better team that game, and we just didn't win.
Those are bummers.
Also, we didn't get home at 3 o'clock at night. A little low fire sneaks by Flugel. It's a score at 5-3 with 7:30 and change left. Little broken twig there on the Lakes Elite side. Well,
It's an interesting spot to break it.
it is. Mom and Dad, there you go. There's another $300 bill down the drain.
Those
All right.
make you just cringe.
Putting Gino up on forward. Narchek, Gino, Tommy here on this face-off. Little push. Defenseman 81 steps up, fires. Ellis with the good shoulder save, right?
Good
Over the
eye.
net. This Lakes team is putting on the pressure. block in front. Don't chip on our check. Pushes it forward. Chips it up. Keeps going. Still got it. Xavier steps in. Nice little wall pass. Menarchek picks it up. Is looking. Oh, tries to go back door, and defender robs him. Now it's time to get back.
It's defense.
And that's going to be an offside. Good. Smart play by 7-1 there. And hold it back. There's Blake. Pushes across. Menarchek picks. Over to Gino. Up to Xavier, but not quite.
Right there.
Back to Xavier. He's going 1-on-3 here. See if he can't get that to the middle. Back down low for a little cycle, it looks like, and an effort to cycle. Over to Gino. Gino lost the handle. Stay with the puck. Now we're on the back check. Makes Elite coming with speed. Let the Blaze step up. We could use a little deep change here, as Coach Dan likes to say. Big boy that Chase just kind of defended off there. Still ruffling in the corner. Chase got to get that out of his own. Oh, Chase wants that kid's number. 4-7 and 7-1. There again, that's another terrible play by the Lakes Elite, giving the Blaze an easy out, no icing, by taking that poor quality shot and sending it all the way down. That's a gift.
It was. Gave us new legs.
Yeah, here comes Tommy. Tommy up, over to Haverland. Tommy with a nice cut to the middle. Put that on net. 5-2 lead, 5-3 lead. We don't need to get too cute with this. We need more pucks on the net, make that goalie make some rebound mistakes. Dumping it deep, going to Chase, but Bergie, no interference, Gosh. Just a smart play by a defender to slow that guy down. Give his D partner time to regroup, find a man, and a quick breakout. Dubois, good fire by Dubois. Boy made a save. Tommy down in the corner, and that's going to be a slash on Haverland. Took the kid's stick out of his hands.
He goes to the sin bin.
Yep. Haverland giving number 71 a little lip service there. 71 seems to be a 71 or the 97. I can't tell.
I would just like to say that he gets that from his father.
Okay.
So.
Understandable.
Totally. Yep. That's all. That sassback is all his dad.
Okay. With 4:40 and change left in the third, the Lakes Elite decide to take a little bit of a timeout.
All right.
How about that? Speaking of timeouts, listeners, people watching around the world, we're international now, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
technically.
Yeah, Canada.
BlazeHockey.net. If you go to BlazeHockey.net and you click on the top tabs and find stores, there's some really sweet Blaze merch out there.
There is. We just ordered some stuff from that Neil. That Neil store is open 24/7.
Okay.
And the benefit of that store is they do a kickback to the Blaze hockey program.
Very
so
nice.
I think it was maybe 10% of sales or something like that go back to Blaze hockey. So.
And the rates are pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
absolutely.
get a really nice sweatshirt for $40-50.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
top of the line, you're kind of getting a little bit higher, but a lot of the stuff's customizable. Your kid's number, your grandkid's number, whatever, name.
Yep.
They also have here at Somerset Hockey Arena, they also support not only the Wisconsin Blaze, all the way from birth years 17s and 18s, all the way up until 2012. So they do the boys, and then they also do the girls called the St. Croix Selects.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, Coach Dan runs a really cool AAA program out of this arena. Keeps it open all year round, so we're very fortunate for that.
We've been very fortunate to just have this Blaze family and this Blaze team. I mean, the boys, their camaraderie is awesome, but I'd say the parents is too.
Yeah.
It's been an honor to be a part of this team.
Exactly. What a nice play. A little chip up over to Baylor, and let's see if Baylor can wheel this kid out. Gives him a little stick. You're not going to lose that, Matt. He's going to be on you all the time.
They say like flies on honey.
You know what? You're a better person than I am because that's not what I would say.
I thought you were keeping this family friendly.
Yeah, we're getting better as it goes. Our first, deal wasn't the best, and it got better.
Well, I was going to kind of ask what the rule PG, PG-13, what are we keeping it here?
I think we aim for PG, but
Okay.
we risk 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. PG-13. Yeah, I agree.
The first one was a 9 o'clock at night game. My 8-year-old daughter is texting through mom's phone telling me not to say swear words, so I learned my lesson.
You got told.
Got told. Great kill by the Blaze so far, keeping them outside. No quality scoring chances thus far on this PK. Staying in good lanes, keeping good sticks. Another block in front.
What's up, guys?
Some battles in front there between Doc and the big 2-4, but that's high.
Well, 3:07 left in the third. Blaze is up 5-3.
Great play by Doc. Smart move, gives us a chance for a change. 16 left on the penalty kill. Menarchik on the chase. Chip it up fast. They got numbers, 4-on-3. There you go. Back to the point, we got numbers. Flugel with a save, another save, and a cover.
Nice.
That is good patience, staying with that puck, watching that puck, and then eventually covering it up. Way to go, Flugel. 5 seconds left in the penalty kill.
Just amazes me how fast their hand-eye coordination is. I mean, any player, but especially goalies.
Yes.
That just blows my mind.
I think they're the better team, but I hope so.
My brain doesn't work that fast
Yeah,
anymore.
they had a lot of chances last
I'm not sure if it ever really
It
did.
seemed like that. I
Top
don't get how they do it.
block.
Like the goals.
And now we got our skater on. Gino's kind of floating for a minute, watching the play. Oh, back door. Menarchik's there to help out.
Like he was like minus.
Now here we go.
Like 3 of them couldn't have gone in or something.
All right, here we go. Aiden back on the D, lost the handle.
What they'll do with the goal, I'm guessing. I know.
Blaze having a hard time just picking up the player. They're not getting a lot of quality, but anytime that puck goes in the net, it's a real good deal, and that's just what happened. Too much net pressure there, and with 2:19 on the clock, that's a 1-goal game.
Oh. Is that
All right, Blaze, let's go. Step up, play your
I
game.
guess maybe never correlates. Yeah, it doesn't. Gotcha.
That was just unfortunate. The puck was just bouncing.
It was.
Couldn't
Their
quite
feet.
get on the blade stick. Blaze stick. Lost it. And Xavier on the chase. You know that's going up the wall.
Pressure there.
Menarchik jumps it.
Nice.
Ooh. Tries to do a little dance. Couldn't quite. I think he would have got killed if he would have.
But he was able to keep it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to come out and go right deep. As Coach Dan says, I can hear him hollering. Deep is the answer. Let's see. They run a 2-1-2 here. We got one pressure. Gino stays high. Couldn't handle that puck. And they're going to call that.
If they score, they score.
Xavier touches it, and we're going to be on the penalty kill once again with 1:49 left in the period.
Oh, really?
Huge penalty kill, right, Chris?
This is a huge penalty kill. You definitely do not want to go let the other team go up one.
They just don't have.
You don't want to tie this game.
What's what we put out there? We got Bergie. We got 6'5". We got Cole at center.
With Tommy.
Looks like Tommy's on the left wing. They're going to put everything at Flugel right here, right now. We need him to stay strong behind that net. The hard part is you have 2 massive bodies sitting in front of that net. Blake and Bergeron really need to clear that kid out. There you go. Good stick, Blake. Hold the stick there. Nice block by Blake. Puck's still on the Lake's lead stick, though.
There.
And a nice little clear there. They pulled their goalie. Empty net. 6-on-4.
All right, come on, Cole.
One minute remaining in the third. And here we go. We got a chance. We have the wheels. Good effort by Tommy. Now we got to get back into play. That's a good one. We're going to get a line change. That line was out there for a good 50 seconds. Get some fresh legs out there. Maybe call a timeout by Coach Dan. Not sure if he wants to ruin the momentum. We'll see here. Nope, just going to replace Kaysen with Tommy.
All right.
I think Cole still got the legs, and our two big defenders still have the legs. So here we go. Big face-off. And a win. Back to Bergie. Do that over to Kaysen, and a design play. I'll guarantee you that was written up on the chalkboard.
It's a perfect way to use that.
Now you got the block. He's just going to go low, find that puck, and kill it. Pulled it out of him, but here he comes. Here he comes.
There you go, body.
Good body.
Nice body.
Good body by Cole. Staying with it. 22 in the period left. Keep him wide. Keep him wide. He beats him. Ellis down, but Ellis back up, back to the post. This kid wants to dance around the outside all day. We'll allow it. Ellis with a huge double save. They're going to call that in the crease and kick him out. Face off outside the zone. Couldn't be a better timing. Look at this from Ellis on this replay. Puck comes in, he makes the first save. He makes the second save. Gets pushed in the net. That should be a penalty, but we're getting the puck out of the zone with 9 seconds left. That's a highlight reel right there, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a face-off win and a dump.
Face-off win and a dump, and this game's over. There's a win. Just well, let them dump that. Coming down here with 4, 3, 2, and 1, and this game is going to the Blaze.
There we go.
Well done, boys in yellow.
One for the good guys.
All right. Well, we're going to tune out for now. Oh, the fans are going wild.
I love it. I love it.
This is getting rowdy. So come back, join us 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Comment Carissa, #Carissa on our YouTube page if you want her to return. She did fantastic. So thank you, Carissa, for
Absolutely.
hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you to Kurt Flugel, putting all the electronics together. I know it's a lot of work.
The setup is amazing.
So here comes the symbolic handshake. And the Blaze are coming out of this one victors 5-4, 28-26 shots. Got a lot closer, but I think the boys got a little too cute at the end.
Oh, yeah. Is that yours?
They just need to kind of keep playing their style of hockey, and I think we'll do just fine. So way to go, Blaze. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. Streaming it? Must be on. Must be some kind of, I don't know. Pretty high tech.